Good morning, dear cadets. So in the last class I taught you pH, okay, and I hope that you have got all the aspects of pH. Now with the continuation of same, today I am going to teach you the pH value of some common solutions. pH value of some common solutions. And one side in this tabular form I have written, one side the solution name is there, other side pH is there. So note down, these pHs are important. Sometimes they are asked in the exam also, and you will come to know that what is the nature of these solution. The first one is 1MHCl. Okay, means molarity, molar concentration is 1, and HCl, that is acid, and its pH is 0. So means it is a strongly acidic. Next one is battery acid. In battery, which acid is used? Sulfuric acid is used, and their pH is 0.5. So this is also very strong acid. Okay, lesser the pH, stronger will be the acid. More the pH, stronger will be the base. Okay, gastric juice, it is found in our stomach. HCl is only there, isn't it? So its pH is 1.0 to 3.0. This is also strong acid only. 0 to 3, that is strong acid. Now scale already I have told you. Next one is lemon juice, 2.2 to 2.4. This is also, what is this one? Lemon juice. This is also strong acid only. Next one is vinegar, 2.4 to 3.4. Okay, this is also acid only, and it is slightly moderate acid. Moderate. 0 to 3 strong acid, 3 to 5 that is moderate acid. Next one is soft drink. Everybody knows about the soft drinks. Their pH is 3.0. They are also strong acid only. Wine, 2.8 to 3.8 moderate acid is only. It is acidic in nature. Tomato juice, 4.0 to 4.4. 4.0 to 4.4. What is this one? Moderate acid, tomato juice. Beer, 4.0 to 5.0. Okay, so this is also moderate acidic in nature. Coffee, 4.5 to 5.5. That is weak acid. 5 to 7. That is weak acid. So the coffee is weak acid. Weak acid means slightly closer to weak base. Okay. Now next one is urine. What is the pH of urine? 5.5 to 7.5. 5.5 to 7.5 means urine is slightly acidic in nature. Means slightly basic in nature. 7.5 means what is there? Slightly basic. Till 7 what is there? C. 0 to 3 strong acid. 3 to 5 moderate acid. Moderate acid. Then what is there? 5 to 7 that is weak acidic, and this is 7.5. So slightly basic or not? What is this one? Slightly basic. Okay, or you can say weakly basic. Weakly basic. Okay. Next one is milk, 6.8. 6.8 means very weak acid. Very weak acid. Human saliva, 6.5 to 7.5. Slightly basic in nature. Slightly basic in nature or weakly basic. Human blood and tears, 7.4. Weakly basic. Sea water and white part of egg, 7.8. Slightly basic in nature. Milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia, that is 10. So just see. What is the basic category? Just see. 7 to 9 weak base, 9 to 12 moderate basic, 12 to 14 strong basic. Okay, already scale I have told you. So this is, what is this one? 7 to 9 weak base, 9 to 12 moderate base. So milk of magnesia is moderate base. Lime water, milk of magnesia means magnesium hydroxide, MgOH whole twice. Now lime water means calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide. This is 10.5. So this is also moderate basic. 1mNH3 solution, 1 molarity ammonia solution 11.6. So this is also moderate basic. 9 to 12 moderate basic. 0.1 mNaOH 13 1 3. What is this one? So 12 to 14, that is the strong basic. Okay, 1 mNaOH 14, very strong basic. Okay, so once again just remember the scale. 0 to 3 strong acidic, 3 to 5 moderate acidic, 5 to 7 weak acidic, then 7 to 9 what is there, weak base, 9 to 12 moderate basic, 12 to 14 strong basic. Okay, so this is all about the pH of some of the common solution. Some are related with the human body and some are related with the nature which human is taking to keep themselves fit. Okay, like milk. Okay, so please note down, these are very very important solutions. Okay, now let us move towards the some more aspects of pH. Okay. Okay, so just see, calculate the pH of a solution obtained by dissolving a 0.02 mole of HCl in 2 liter of solution. Next one is 0.011 mole of H2SO4 in 2 liter of solution. So now here what is their explanation? Just see, answer A. So just see what is the meaning of pH. pH means magnitude of negative power. Magnitude of negative power to which 10 must be raised to express the H positive ion concentration of a solution in terms of mole per liter or molar concentration. So just see here, molar concentration is not given. Molar concentration is not given. Mole is given. So there is a formula to convert the mole into molar concentration. Molar concentration or mole per liter. Mole per liter. Mole per liter. Okay. So how you will write this one? Their formula is weight or mass in terms of mole. In terms of mole divided by volume of solution. Volume of solution. So just see. Now what is the weight or mass in terms of mole? 0.02 divided by what is the volume of solution? 2. Okay. So now what we can write here? This would be equal to 2 1 ja 0.01. Am I correct or not? What is this one? 0.01 mole liter inverse. Now this is molar concentration. Okay, what is this one? Molar concentration. So 0.01, that can be written, just see, divided by 1 divided by, this can be written like that, divided by 100. Okay, that can be written 10 raised to the power minus 2. Yes, we can write this one, 10 raised to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse. Am I correct or not? 1 divided by 100, so that is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 2. We can write. So now this is the H positive ion concentration in HCl. H positive. So just see here, HCl equal to H positive. Here write aqueous. Here also write aqueous plus Cl negative. So what is the H positive ion concentration? 10 raised to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse. Okay. So now what is the pH? pH equal to 2. Why 2? Negative power of magnitude of negative power to which 10 must be raised to express the H positive ion concentration. H positive ion concentration in terms of mole per liter. So this is H positive ion concentration. Just see. So the pH equal to 2. What about the second question? In the same way we can write this one also. So only what would be the difference? Just see. In place of HCl, what is there? H2SO4 is there. So now in HCl only one H positive is there. In H2SO4 how many are there? 2 H positive is there. So just see. Now write down here explanation B. Now molar concentration same formula. Now here what would be there? 0.01. Okay. Now what is the volume of solution? 2. So here what would be there? 0. Just see 0.05. Okay, 0.05. Am I correct? 0.005. Okay, this is mole liter inverse. So this can be written. Just see. Here what we can write? Just let me rub this. Now we can write here. See, mole liter inverse. So 0.005 divided by what we want 2, 3. So what is there? 1000. That can be written. Means sorry. Just see. One more step. This is equal to 0.005. Directly you write 5 divided by 1000. Okay. So if it is divided by 1000, yes. So it would be equal to, just see, you do one thing. Okay. Now up to here no issue. This is the H positive concentration of H positive equal to 0.005 mole liter inverse. Okay. But in H2SO4 what is there? H2SO4 equal to 2H positive aqueous plus SO4 2 negative aqueous. Okay. Here also write aqueous. So this is the concentration, molar concentration of 1H positive. Here 2 are there na. So the 2 into bracket. Here what is there? 0.005. So that is equal to, what is that one? If you calculate this one, this would be equal to 0.01 m mole liter inverse. Now convert this one. Just so 0.01 divided by, just see, this can be written. See, 0.01 can be written 1 divided by 100. So that is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 2. 10 raised to the power minus 2. Am I correct? 10 raised to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse. Okay. So now H positive ion concentration is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 2. So what is the pH here? pH equal to 2. What is the pH? pH equal to 2. So in both the cases pH is same only. Both the cases pH is 2 only. Am I correct or not? Because their volume is similar. Only H positive ion concentration is different. So this is one of the way to calculate the what to say, H positive ion concentration or pH. Okay, so calculate the pH of 10 raised to the power minus 5 m NaOH solution. Now try to understand here. See, pH means H positive ion concentration. In NaOH, what is there? OH negative is there. What is there? NaOH means Na positive aqueous plus OH negative aqueous. Okay, OH negative aqueous. So OH negative, basicity of the solution is because of OH negative ion. So this molar concentration they have given 10 raised to the power capital M. If capital M is written, it means it is molar concentration only, moles or moles liter inverse, then there is no need to divide with the volume. Volume is given here, volume is not given. Okay, capital M is written means volume is included. If only mole is given, then you should divide it by volume of the solution. Always remember this one. Okay, so this is 10 raised to the power minus n. So what is our problem? pH means H positive ion concentration, but here they have given the OH negative ion concentration. Then how to calculate the H positive ion concentration? So don't worry, that formula is there. Kw equal to what is there? Product of H positive and OH negative equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14. Now Kw equal to what is there? H positive ion concentration is not given, but OH negative ion concentration is given, that is 10 raised to the power minus 5. So that is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14. So the H positive equal to what is there? H positive equal to simple Kw by 10 OH negative. Okay, see, H positive equal to what is there? Kw by OH negative. Am I correct or not? So just see, Kw value is given 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14, and OH value is also given 10 raised to the power minus 5. So that is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 14 into 10 raised to the power 5. Just see, you write this one 1 into. Okay, so what is this one? This would be equal to 10 raised to the power minus 9. Yes, 9 or not? So now just see, H positive equal to 10 raised to the power minus 9. So what is pH? pH equal to 9, because pH equal to what is there? Negative power, to which 10 must be raised. Am I correct or not? Yes, pH equal to 9. So this is the answer. In this way we can calculate even if H positive ion concentration is not given. What is the name of this formula? The name of this formula is ionic product of water. What is this one? Ionic product of water. Ionic product of water. Ionic product of water. Yes? Yes. So be ready to face such kind of questions. Okay, just see, there is one more question. Equal volume of solution with pH 4 and pH 10 are mixed. What is the pH of the resulting solution? Just see. Very simple, it is there. Just see. Answer. Just see. pH 4 means we can write if pH equal to 4, then what is the H positive ion concentration? H positive ion concentration means 10 raised to the power minus 4 m or moles per liter. You can write here mole liter inverse. Okay. Now just see, what is OH negative ion concentration? Just see. R here only write R. If H positive concentration is 10 raised to the power minus 4, so the OH negative ion concentration for this solution equal to H is already 10 raised to the power minus 4. So 10 raised to the power minus 10 OH mole liter inverse. Am I correct or not? If H is that much, OH would be that much. Okay. Now this is for pH 4. What is the meaning of pH? Next one is pH 10. pH 10. So what is the H positive ion concentration? H positive ion concentration equal to 10 raised to the power minus 10. If solution pH is this one, mole liter inverse, or here what is there? OH negative. What would be the OH negative ion concentration? Now if H positive is 10 raised to the power minus 10, then OH negative would be 10 raised to the power minus 4 mole liter inverse. Am I correct or not? Now just see, try to understand. Here they are being mixed. So just see one solution, this whose pH is this one. What is it? pH 4. So this is acidic. What is this one? Acidic. What about this one? This is basic. What is this one? Basic. Yes, this is basic or not? So now acid plus base, that is equal to salt. And what is salt? This is neutral. What is this one? What is the salt? Salt is neutral in nature. And now just see what should be the exact pH. What should be the exact pH? So just see in this case what is there? H positive ion concentration is 10 raised to the power minus 4. And here OH negative ion concentration is, just see, H positive is, one is acid and its H positive ion concentration is 10 raised to the power minus 4. Okay, and this is base, its OH negative ion concentration is also 10 raised to the power. Base because of OH negative, acid because of H positive. So just see, H positive ion concentration is this one, OH negative ion concentration is also, what is this one? Just check this one. OH negative ion concentration is 10 raised to the power minus 4, and this both are being mixed. So this 10 raised to the power minus 4, this is H positive ion molar concentration. This is OH negative ion molar concentration. So they will neutralize each other completely. And what would be the pH of resulting solution? pH will be 7, neutral solution. Okay. So just see, if such kind of question is there, you should not be confused. Just see, first you write there H positive and OH negative ion concentration. And now just see, one is acidic solution, other one is the basic solution. So just see, when acid and base mix together, then what is the name of reaction? Neutralization reaction would be there. If H positive and OH negative ion concentration is equal, then what would be there? Resulting solution would be salt, neutral, and pH will be exactly 7. Now if there is a mismatch, means if H positive is more, OH negative ion is more, then resulting solution would not have exactly 7 pH. It would be less than 7. Similarly, if OH negative ion concentration is more as compared to H positive, then salt only will form, but their pH would be slightly greater than 7. Once again listen, here why I wrote exactly pH 7? Because H positive and OH negative ion concentration is similar. Just see, OH is 10.4 and here H positive is 10.4. And in the question what is written? What is the pH of the resulting solution on mixing equal volume of solution with pH 4 and pH 10? pH 4 and pH 10. Okay, so just see, when they are mixed, so this is one kind of neutralization reaction, mixing of acid and base. This is one kind of neutralization reaction. So in neutralization reaction, what is happening? H positive is reacting with OH negative. Already I have given you the definition of neutralization reaction. Generally what we understand, neutralization means reaction between acid and base. But actually chemically neutralization reaction is nothing but a combination of H positive furnished by acid and OH negative furnished by base. Okay. Spectator ion is there, they are getting cancelled out. Already I have explained this one. So here what is there? OH negative ion is also 10 raised to the power minus 4. H positive ion is also 10 raised to the power minus 4. So they will neutralize completely, that is why pH is 7. Remember, if H positive is greater than OH negative, then salt only will form, but their pH will be less than 7. Similarly, if OH negative ion concentration is more than that of H positive, then resulting solution would be salt only, but pH will be slightly greater than 7. Here what is there? H positive, OH both are equal in terms of molar concentration, that is why pH is exactly 7. I hope that you understand this one. Okay. Understand? No issue? Okay. Okay, just see measurement of strength of acidic and basic solution by using, first method is by using a universal indicator. So just see how we can measure the strength of acid and basic solution. So just try to understand. A universal indicator is a mixture of the number of an indicators. It shows different color at different pH value. Okay. A universal indicator is a mixture of the number of indicators. It shows different color at different pH value. So actually universal indicator is not a single indicator. It is a mixture of various indicators. It shows different color at different pH values. Okay. It shows different color at different pH value. Means suppose pH is 0, it will show different color. If pH is 7, it will show different color. If pH is 10, it will show the different colors. Okay. So to measure the pH of a solution, a paper strip impregnated with the universal indicator is used. That is called pH paper. So they will give you one pH paper. That is paper strip. Okay. And now just try to understand. Here purpose is not to know the nature of the solution. Purpose is to know the exact pH of that solution. Okay, are you getting my point or not? So just see, pH paper is given to you, and in that pH paper, what will be the written? Color will be there with specified pH. Now you have got the solution. Take normal pH paper. Dip in that solution. Now what is the color of normal pH paper? You match with this pH paper. Okay. Now suppose it is red color, so the pH will be red color. So the universal indicator that will be given red color with pH. So if red color is in normal pH paper, so in pH paper, normal pH paper, and in this pH paper are universal. This is pH paper, or this is also called universal pH paper. Okay. So that normal pH paper, whatever color it is producing, you match with this pH paper, you will get the pH value, because pH value will be written there only. Always remember, this is not a very authentic method. Nowadays what is there? One pH meter is there. This is one instrument. This will tell you the exact pH value of given solution. Okay. So this is a little bit discussion about this one also. Now what is the role of pH in everyday life? Okay. So now role of pH in everyday life. Human blood, tears and saliva have pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. Okay, so human blood, saliva, tears, they have got the normal range of pH, that is 7.0 to 7.8, means weakly basic. If pH falls below 7 or rises above 7.8, survival of living organism become difficult. So just see, in our body, what is there? pH should be maintained. Then only normal biological function will be taken place. Next one is plants have healthy growth if pH of the soil is such that it is neither alkaline nor highly acidic. You might have heard about the soil treatment. What is the meaning of soil treatment? Sometimes soil become highly basic. Okay, highly basic. So highly basic or alkaline, so it is not good for growth of plant. Then what is there? We are adding soil manures or organic manures. Then what is there? The alkalinity or basic nature of soil comes down. It maintains the normal pH. Similarly, if the soil pH, means if soil become highly acidic, that is also not good for growth of plant. Then what is added? Lime is added. Lime is basic substance. If soil is acidic, so lime will be added, then pH will increase, and again it will maintain the normal pH. This process is called the soil treatment. So what is the meaning of soil treatment? adding bases when soil become acidic, adding organic manure when soil become basic. This is called soil treatment. Always remember optimum pH is good for the growth of plant. Okay, next one is third one. HCl is produced in the stomach, helps in digestion. Just see what is the function of HCl produced in our stomach. It does two work. Number one, it kills the bacteria which enter to our stomach through food. Number one function. Second one function, it mixes with food and make the food acidic. Okay, then only when food will go from stomach to the small intestine, then what would be there? Their digestion would be proper, because in the small intestine food digestion can only be taken place when the medium is acidic. So these are the two normal function of HCl secreted by our stomach. Sometimes we are eating the spicy food or overeating is there, then what is there? Excess of HCl will be secreted or released in our stomach. That is called acidity. What is that one? Acidity. Sometimes what is there? Because of acidity, in neck region what is there? Burning sensation is there, because acid is rising up in alimentary canal. So if excess acid is produced due to spicy food or overeating, it causes indigestion or acidity. Indigestion or acidity. And we have to take in that condition antacid. What is the antacid? Which kills the acidity, which treats the indigestion, that is called antacid. And as the antacid, what we are taking? Milk of magnesia. Chemically, milk of magnesia is nothing but a magnesium hydroxide. Okay, you might have heard about the hardest known substance of our body. Which is the hardest known substance of our body? Enamel, teeth enamel. Chemically, this enamel is calcium phosphate. Calcium phosphate, Ca3PO4 whole twice. This is the hardest known substance. And now try to understand what is happening here. Sometimes we are eating sweet or we are taking some acidic substance in our mouth. If we will not rinse our mouth properly, then leftover food particle will be there in our mouth, and in mouth small bacteria are there. They will slowly decompose that leftover food, acidic food. Okay, and because of that, the acidity means acidic nature means pH of our mouth will decrease, means it will become acidic. And when mouth become acidic, so this enamel, tooth enamel will decompose. Always remember, mouth pH should not be acidic, too acidic. Otherwise, enamel will become weak. It will decompose. This process is only called the tooth decay. What is that one? Tooth decay. And this is taking place when mouth become acidic in nature. pH of the mouth comes down. Okay, that is why what is there? We are using good quality of toothpaste. Okay, in those toothpaste, if you read that one, what is written? They are using such kind of substances whose pH is alkaline, means they are basic in nature. Fluoride is added. Nowadays what is there? Variety of toothpaste are available, but all are containing sufficient quantity of basic material like fluoride. Fluoride is one type of basic material. Okay, you can read in the toothpaste, so that the mouth should not become acidic in nature. Okay, pH of the mouth should not come down. Okay, that is why brushing is essential to stop the tooth decay. So please remember this one. Acid is produced in the mouth due to degradation of sugar and left out food particle. It is partially neutralized. Just try to understand. If it is left out food particle and sugar is in limited quantity, so they will be neutralized by our saliva only. Because what is the pH of saliva? Saliva is slightly basic in nature. It falls near about 7.0 to 7.8. So it is partially neutralizing our saliva. but if excess sweet is taken and those leftover food is decomposed in our mouth, then problem would be there. So it is partially neutralized by the saliva. However, if excess acid is produced due to sweets, it causes tooth decay. Already I have explained. That is why in the toothpaste, what is there? Some basic material like fluorides are used. Okay. Another one is there. Animals and plants have self-defense through chemical warfare. The sting by honeybee are yellow and are leaves of nettle plant. I will write here. Just see. I will rub this one. Leaves of nettle plant. Inject leaves of nettle plant. Injects methanoic acid in our body and produces pain. Okay, so this is self defense only. Animals and plants have self defense through chemical warfare. The sting by honeybee are yellow and are leaves of nettle plant. Inject methanoic acid. Try to understand. Sometime what is there? Honeybee or yellow wasp is biting us. Then what is there? They are injecting methanoic acid and that produces shooting pain. So what we are applying? Even scorpion. Whenever scorpion's tongue is there, what is there? We are applying basic substance like calamine. What is this one? Calamine? Zinc carbonate. That is calamine solution. It is basic in nature. Sodium hydrogen, baking soda. Sodium hydrogen carbonate, baking soda. We are applying because all are yellow wasp, honeybees and scorpion bite. They are injecting methanoic acid. And that methanoic acid produces the shooting pain and it is acidic in nature. So how it will be neutralized? By applying the basic substance like calamine and sodium hydrogen carbonate. There is only one aspect of pH in everyday life. I will complete that one also. Just a minute. Okay, so there is one more use of pH in our everyday life. You might have heard about the copper vessels. If copper vessels are kept out for some period of time without cleaning it, they develop one layer. Okay, what is the name of that layer? That is basically green coating. Green coating is developed. That green coating is nothing but a copper oxide. What is this one? I taught you in chapter number 1 malachite green. Okay, this is one example of corrosion. Just like rusting is there. Here in the copper vessels, corrosion is there, and there is one green coating is formed over the copper vessels. So that copper vessels layer, which is green coating, it is basically basic in nature. So how can you clean it? This basic layer can be removed by rubbing with the lemon, which is acidic in nature. Okay, lemon is having citric acid. So if with the lemon it is rubbed, so that green coating, which is copper oxide, that is basic in nature, can be removed. In this way, all the aspects of pH and everything I have completed. Okay. Now what is there? Numerical also I have solved, and some almost all aspects of pH and acids I have completely completed. Acids and bases. Now Monday onwards I will teach you salts. What are the salts? What are the family of salt? What are the pH of salt? All those things I will teach. So if possible, this is normal video. I will upload and I will inform you. See this one, and afterwards Monday onwards I will teach you the salt. Okay. So with this hope and belief, I am winding today's normal video, and I hope that you have covered this one. Okay. Thank you. Okay.